Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Wednesday. Super excited about today's in-depth review. I mentioned yesterday in my August skincare routine video that I would be sharing a more in-depth dive into my experience using the Maysama Green Rooibos Pressed Serum. So I have been using this product for the last 2 months now and have really been enjoying it and seeing, I feel like, some great results so far. This particular product right here was sent to me by the company, so it is a PR product. When Bev from Maysama first reached out, I kind of immediately thought that I would be interested, only because I have heard my friend Penny from over at Pen's My Skincare raving about this product for several months now. In fact, Pen has talked about how this particular product is really something great to incorporate if you do a lot of LED light type therapy for your skin. I know that for her, she mentioned that she has been pressing this into her skin about a half hour before doing the treatments, and that it has really stepped up the game of those treatments that she's doing. So if you're not already subscribed to Pen, I will put her channel down below. So anyway, when Bev reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try a bottle of the pressed serum, I said yes, absolutely. But I always tell people that, you know, I will share my unique and honest experience using the products, and hopefully the companies are okay with that. Otherwise, maybe don't send it. So that being said, this first bottle was courtesy of Maysama, but I'll be ordering a backup myself with my own money. One of the things that I think is fantastic now is that Maysama is actually shipping directly from the US. They have a US hub that they can directly send the products from. This company is, they're based out of England, so they are across the pond. You used to have to wait quite some time to get the product in the mail. Now it's shipped directly from within the United States, which I think is fantastic. So I will put a link for this down below. The link down below automatically gives you a 10% discount off of the bottle. It's automatically applied, so you don't have to worry about putting in a code or anything. Please know this is not an affiliate code. I am not getting anything from Maysama by talking about the product. I don't get money if you purchase something using the link. It's nothing like that. It's just a discount for you guys if you're interested in trying the product. It's 10%. So anyway, the information is down below if you would like. I will also just put a link to their regular US site as well if you would rather go that route. So let me tell you a little bit about what I originally was going to do with this review. So I have actually been, I'm not normally nerdy about looking up ingredients and the background on every single ingredient. I tend to look for key ingredients that work really well for my skin, which, by the way, my particular skin type, if you are new, is I'm 41, so I'm in my 40s. I do have anti-aging concerns, but mostly my concerns are that my skin is still very oily, and that I have enlarged pores, and that because of my enlarged pores, I tend to be prone to blackheads. That being said, my skin is in pretty good shape to begin with. I have been diligent about my skincare for multiple years now, and I think I'm in a pretty good spot for my age. That being said, I think there's always room for improvement and additions and things that can step up the game even more. So when I was doing a bunch of reading about green rooibos, I was taking notes, and here's the conclusion that I came to. I am not the science person here on YouTube. My degree is actually in social work, and right now my day job is I own my own floral company. I make wedding flowers, mostly during years when people get married, which not this year. But that being said, science is not my thing. So I am going to direct you to the Maysama website to read up all about the science of green tea, the difference between fermented and unfermented, all of the science that goes into the blending of the different ingredients. That information is for you on the Maysama website. I'm also going to link down below, besides Penny's channel, which is very helpful, Maysama also has a YouTube channel as well, and I would encourage you to check out Bev's videos where she talks about the different ingredients, the exact benefits that they have for the skin. She is just a wealth of information, and she just genuinely is such a nice person. Like, anytime that I've had a question, she has been in contact very quickly. She knows her formula inside and out. She can really answer any question that you may have about the formulation. Maybe if you have very sensitive skin, you want to ask her a question, just comment on their YouTube videos. They are very prompt to respond. You can obviously also send them an email, contact them through their Instagram. There's lots of ways to get in touch if you have questions. So make sure that you do that. But not being the science person myself, I am not going to get into all of the science behind it. I'm going to tell you what my experience was with the product. And then please research those ingredients and make sure that there's nothing that can potentially irritate your skin. So that being said, my notes are, they're a little useless now, but I just don't want to spend 20 minutes like reading off everything that I wrote on this notepad here. So that being said, the key ingredients that really intrigued me about the formula are that there is aloe in this particular formula, there is niacinamide, there is also glycerin, as well as turmeric root extract. There's argan oil in here, sea buckthorn oil, sodium hyaluronate, so hyaluronic acid. There is also Centella asiatica, so cica is a really great ingredient to help calm and soothe the skin. There are a ton of fantastic ingredients in this formulation, and when I first started using it, I saw a difference right away in the hydration level of my skin. It was very tempting for me at the beginning to use like several pumps of this because I was like, I just want to slather it everywhere. But I found that less is actually a little bit more. I'm going to show you guys the color of the product because it is this color, and you can see that here in a second. Now you will notice that there is just a little bit of a tint when you first apply it, but once you really rub it into the skin, I don't notice it anymore. I mean, I certainly don't think my skin looks orange, and now that it's in my hand here, you can't tell that there ever was a slight tint to the product itself. In terms of scent, there is like a really light, fresh scent to this, but it's like the smell of the ingredients. Honestly, it smells like green tea is what it smells like. It smells like the green tea that I get when I go to our favorite sushi restaurant, which I am missing dearly. Cannot wait to go back. But yeah, it's very light. It's not perfumey. I don't think there are any added fragrances in this. I think what you're smelling are the ingredients themselves. It is not offensive. It is not strong. If I were to put like the scent strength on a scale of 1 to 10, I would put it at a 1. Like, you gotta stick your nose in it to really get a whiff of it. I have used this both morning and night. I think my personal preference is to use this in the morning. I think it's a great way to plump up my skin before going in with my SPF and my makeup. So really what this is doing for my skin is it is providing such deep hydration, and Bev actually told me that it's probably from the aloe that's in here as well as the glycerin. Both are great at obviously hydrating the skin. The sodium hyaluronate will help to pull moisture that is in the air around you into the skin. So you are just going to be able to have your skin as hydrated looking and actually as hydrated as it can be, I feel like, without being greasy or slick or causing my skin to look oily halfway through the day. Like it is, what time is it? It is 12:23 here. Here we go, 12:23. I put this on at around 7 o'clock this morning and my makeup still looks perfect. Now with a lot of moisturizers, if I put those on in the morning, by now you would see my makeup on my neck meat. Speaking of, I have also used this on my neck. I need to order another bottle because I'm hoarding this one just a little bit. This product isn't crazy expensive. I believe with the 10% off, it's right around $58. So it's not inexpensive. I'm not gonna say this is like the least expensive skincare product you can buy, but it is incredibly effective and the ingredients are fantastic. So I think it's a fair price point. This is a smaller indie brand. The packaging, by the way, is glass, so it's really nice. The lid, you know, hasn't broken. The pump works fantastic. Overall packaging is fantastic. So yeah, this is just going to deeply hydrate your skin. It is going to help to plump everything up. So if you have some fine lines and wrinkles, this will help with the appearance of those. And really, it's just going to make your skin look more youthful and refreshed. Now, that being said, consistent use over time, I have noticed that my skin tends to just be hydrated for like longer periods of time. So I don't even feel like I necessarily need to use this every single day, but I have been because it's just been fantastic. It just fits in great with the rest of my routine. I have even started using this on nights where I'm using tretinoin. So what I've been doing is putting on my CosRx Propolis Synergy toner, letting that really absorb. And then I've been putting this on and then leaving it on for about a half hour before going in with my tretinoin. Which is 0.05% for me. And what I've noticed is that the next day, I am not dealing with any type of dryness or flaking in the usual spots. My skin is pretty well acclimated to the tretinoin at this point. I started last fall and have been very consistent. So my skin is pretty good, but there are areas like around my nose that will still sometimes get dry, as well as the corners of my mouth. And sometimes randomly, like right here on the corners of my forehead, which is ridiculous because my forehead is the oiliest thing on my face. But yeah, so this, like there's no flaking, dryness, or anything that's really happening anymore when I'm pairing this with my tretinoin. So no irritation from that at all. I just really like the product, you guys. I think it's been working great for my skin. I will say they are cruelty-free. Their formulation is actually vegan, so if that's something that's important to you, I think that's fantastic. Obviously, if I think that you can replace a non-cruelty-free skincare brand with one that is cruelty-free, I think that's fantastic. I know not everyone buys into cruelty-free and you wanna use what you wanna use, which, you know, I get. It's a free world here. But that being said, you know, they don't test on animals, and I think that is fantastic, and that's something that I want to support and share with you guys. And the product itself is great. If you have any questions about the science behind this formulation, please go check out the Maysama website. Nobody does a better job of explaining it than Bev does. And she really kind of takes it down to a level that even people like me who are not science people, I believe in science. Let me just want to imply that. But my background is really not in the sciences. It's not, I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not an esthetician. I am someone who thoroughly enjoys skincare and testing products on my face. And so for me, I look for specific ingredients, and I try to make sure that those ingredients are at the top or near the top of the ingredient deck. And once I see that, for me, that means, okay, try that out, see how it works for you. Sometimes it works out great, sometimes not so much. In this case, This product is fantastic. Make sure you go check out Penny's thoughts on this product as well. She's the one who originally turned me onto it, and no regrets whatsoever. In fact, I think after I'm done filming this, I'm gonna go ahead and order myself another bottle because it really is a fantastic product, you guys. So if you are looking for some additional hydration, if you are wanting to introduce some more niacinamide into your routine or some more hydrating ingredients like the glycerin, the aloe, the sodium hyaluronate, this is a great place to get it. I can tell you that it's worked fantastic for me and fantastically for a multitude of other people for good reason. It's good stuff. So a big thanks to Bev and Maysama for sending this out and for taking the time to answer any questions that I had regarding the product. And I look forward to continuing to use this. You'll see this in my skincare routine probably throughout the end of the year and probably into next year. I think it has earned a permanent spot in the routine, along with a lot of my other Drunk Elephant, Paula's Choice, Dr. Dennis Gross products as well. So it's a winner. There we go. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. Let me know if you have any questions down below, but please be sure to follow Maysama on Instagram. There's just some great tidbits that they put out there that I think if you are someone who's really like a skincare, like science geek, you're gonna love that. So, all right, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.